Yeah, you take mental health issues. You can't kind of mental health. I say a damn for one way but you shut down to see a ban mental health. I'm not. I am not a patch saying now. What are some of the issues?
Okay, in the common demo, yeah, can say you be focusing on mental health amongst the youth.
Amongst the youth,
the youth, me that see your youth. Me now why?
I love that.
Into when it comes to mental health, mental health says I dream pomudin.
Yeah.
Into I dream pomudin. Utimi chemu. Ma ukonya I dream yari ni ade. But I dream pomudin say. Anything you do to maintain maybe your mental sanity, send your day-to-day activities, send how to make cover, send how relate with other people, how you are able to contribute to the community. Nipe biano, on say yewa ye better tell. Na fi wako school, wabeye juma, and then bibia to ya you are also nya de amount na you are supposed to give back. Yeah. See, when people have mental health challenges, sometimes in your man koyi momosa
said okay can no intimacy
but who a mental health challenger now to me who are non you can get all the support you need to help you get on path.
Okay, so at what point and now which point now obi betimi aka say me what mental health issue be a problem?
Okay, yeah, focusing on the youth no. Make I say most of the time it's a pressure. Me say social media pressure and quarantine. We a lot of youth near under pressure be brave. First of all, maybe let's say a student at Legon. You want to perform in school, person A.
Yeah.
Well, so person fe. Send your nam chroma. Girls ni who on because on fe. Boys ni who on because on fe.
Yeah.
At the same time, so I'm sure Sika Edema will feel so into who Jane Senia, Ubenya nice cakes, Ubenya nice, nina. Into all these stress, no, a boy to me, bro, I dream so. Into a bit of why no chess like 7 years, so when you answer, but you might have some stresses, beer. It to me impede, I say, and my own ye, and my own day ye. A lot of people are dealing with insomnia. Now, say insomnia near there's a untumenda. Ube who now saying young people be brave, nam clubs near there. And yes, omo pechinyo. That no moon to mean that. Because se see an obia per se or Range Rover. Obia per se or Sidine. Obia per se or ye the latest in town. So what I say, and you can't blame them. You can't blame them. In paying for age or more girls. Into almost so almost fraud near the na almost so many
cash to maintain them.
Into pressure do be aso.
Yeah. All right, but obi betimi mental health problem, but not on your aware now.
Oh yes, a lot of people are dealing with mental health problems and they are not aware. First, because they don't have enough education when it comes to mental health issues.
Okay.
Once and you be prioritizing and look at the way COVID by sensitization.
Sure.
Have you ever heard say yes that's sensitization when it comes to mental health problems? Unless I'm not mental health issues, but it's not something that we even bother talking about. Send ebema to say we nyasam and say ebeka mental health issues on our radio platforms.
Yeah.
The other time say me see Akwesi Abuaje ni Councillor Luchos ni ade, and I realize say now the conversations about me it has improved. You can see that they have done their research when it comes to mental health issues, and I was very, very glad. Yeah.
Wow. Say if that's the case, now obi betimi enya such a problem, but that person might not be aware. There any betimi there ama maybe if not he or that person ankasano onwa himself or herself ebe realize the people around betimi say based on A, B, C, or D, you know, we can tell say this person is having this issue.
Okay. So let me start with me insomnia and lack of sleep. No? Normally, every human being says when you a good 6 to 8 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Into obi wo why you juma the whole day? Why you strenuous ejuma? I say body ni bre. Now when you come now to me that, but you do an adjourn to me that, and you are thinking a lot. You're always thinking a lot. And now, utumi who say most of the time to you are filled with negative thoughts. Sometimes you are filled with suicidal thoughts. You feel worthless. You feel like abrabone cry. You may have everything, but feel is abrabone cry no. Bonko we ni mu ye. Ansha when your broken hearts be inti feel say inti obi waka say inti me hu nye fe no boy ne jae me ana say inti minima de inti boy ne jae me ana say all these things need me hani pan na how it exhibits ne say obi wo han entire ehemu besesa and should be up life pa sab na kokose na me dress say obi hu na de bia ma boduku na me shatare tuntum na my year calm like me am pe kasa kra me nkasa utimi say bra we not you know or back class or answer questions near the end so after the answer questions view or back class or better san and or better corner of the class. All these things no students should see say who say what down for yes saka cry you will be able to tell say maybe there's something wrong. And students have a lot of, let's say, terrible or not so good coping mechanisms. Like Yanka Baby say, when you're having suicidal thoughts, let me take myself.
Okay.
When I'm having suicidal thoughts, I feel like hurting myself. Yeah, I get some. If I don't have suicidal thoughts, you know, sometimes I really get depressed because you become like a disappointment to almost everybody that you know. Yeah. You become a disappointment. Like you could have a certain relationship with someone, na bibi a obeying, no, na nipa na downgrade the relationship, no, na so your boss wa fe affects you mentally. Into students come up with coping mechanisms. That's why a lot of students now are doing nightclubs. A lot of students are doing drugs. A lot of students are drinking more alcohol. You know, people are going into prostitution because you are trying to get your attention away from the problem you are supposed to face. And I mean, if you are grandpa, let's say when I want to hurt myself, mean to me hurt me when I make a professional place say, I'm gonna get tattoo, mommy. Hey. So you get pain, some level of pain to divert the actual pain you are feeling inside. Into be a tattoo, I be kwasa. Oh, me, some of them. I just said those. Oh, I have 5.
One pen
I have 5, and they all have their meanings. Wow. My very first one was still I rise. So no matter what I am going through. No. So you know, as we are growing up, we find meeting with grandpa Makoye. I'm dealing with something. Mean to me and yenit session I'm a person so let me do my hair. Let me have something vibrant on my skin. It's me feel depressed and me show me team you cry. Me team not so giant. Me and so. Me munu so me so jakakra. Yeah. You see, a lot of students are doing hair coloring. Weird haircuts. It is all different ways they are using to deal with their mental health stress.
But let's find out. Say Obi go through this. Do we have medication for it? Okay, so just take this and you'll be okay. So first of all, no, when you identify you have such a problem, in hospitals we have psychiatrists and psychological units. For you to get a proper assessment. Once it's a radio discussion. Yeah. But when you identify some of the things that I've spoken about, the next thing is for you to go to a psychiatric hospital. And even now, there's integration of most of the services into almost every like government hospital. Now there's a psychological unit there. So now I call, I'm feeling depressed.
me nya kasa be se be meku me ho ana me pese me yes ana se me ma me tete me ma me nya me bia enye fe nya me ya ma me boy bia enye ne fe. So I'm depressed into kwa ni a church or nyoma say then a bit of how you just need some cognitive therapy. You need some, like, you need to be asked some questions be a wound to me be sound me kai the last time I me call me therapist or say when like you have only one place to be and 3 items to take to that place, where would you want to go? Now because I want to go to a beach and I'm say I want colors, I want flowers, and I want to be with like a person I love. And I say in your world, Nina, and that is what you actually need.
Really?
Yeah, into flowers, like
somebody that you love, and
then colors.
And colors.
I'm a creative person. That's what I need. And when I have those things around me, I really always. That's why I'm always coloring my hair, because colors, my nails, whatever colors, calm me down. Into one nipa na say what's now like.
And then me paint company be almost just.
There be wo nia. Obi o ho be ka say ne phone, music.
Yeah.
Any BB into what's not now what I say. These 3 things I can't do without them.
Yeah.
When you identify those things, try and create a safe haven. Obi feel Obeka say I have something like an altar.
Yeah.
Into the altar near the things he likes. Into me say me call China mom, me cut all green grass, me cut all flowers and this. I have a little paradise in my house where I do my colors and stuff like that. Now into a hono crampono, me shed down no bottled water, me no maybe me boo tap water, na me do good earthenware pot. So I do everything like and come with forest be electricity near anywhere. How it's going to be like So everybody has to find their own haven when the whole world is giga. That's why you go on vacation. So if you can't afford a vacation, create a vacation spot for yourself at home.
Now this is one area huge as we see it, but I say much attention and say the whole shots and with your experience they were from they with champions are causing that. But are you getting help in doing what you're doing?
Oh yes, I've gotten a lot of help. The same way I've gotten a lot of opposition.
Really?
But the help is more. Because I started
trying to create awareness for mental health issues.
Because, you know, a lot of people don't believe. A lot of people don't believe I have a mental health problem. Do you understand? I'm not for baby. You almost say me shed na me no. They don't. Even if I don't have bipolar disorder, I am a young person going through a lot of challenges. I am 32. Expected to be married with kids. You're expected to have your own house. You're expected to be driving in a Range Rover because all your colleagues are driving in it. So there's a lot of stresses. Yeah, they might who as young people.
Yeah.
Won't say Bema be or we did 30 only Benz or say anunti man peme. Now a question who homa. Oh, we bring ya back only sika or the beko fienti. Now I am stressed out. So yeah, my own pressure be brave. Now ye de ye sanom, ye de ye mape, ye de ye drugs. You know, so many things that are uncalled for. So I say, Nancy almost say laboni. There was this accident. The people were drunk or so. Utumu say, it's either they were having fun and that's why you're depressed. Don't want to menda. And on my cotton baby, it was a corner osuni idea, the corners baby. Obey me, I can something.
Joints in
the doors soon. You're back on something, and send baby brain and
yeah.
Yes, I mean, me go be business, but the youth is now abusing substances too much because of their mental health. They don't understand, they don't know how to cope with it. We don't prioritize therapy when we should always be, you know, finding ways of therapy. And sorry, yeah, a good source of therapy. But say, the youth are not even going to church. And sorry, Sunday school, church on kakran, help you cope with life. ube kwa sorry ube to him to me Methodist ni simple ube to him kakra ebe jojo ni ade e na ebi wo kwampo asori ntese akwampo akoye dressing asori bi wo ho me mabọ maso be se me ensa uru asori dem asona me boy no it's my coping mechanism because I'm dealing with a certain pain ukona akobo waso a unya pain so it diverts
okay
ube hu young girl bi awabobo na so ho bebre na it means they've been through a lot. They have been through a lot. Most of the time, it's girls that have been abused.
Whoa.
Now, tattoo, it is our way of dealing with the pain within. In Sonono Obi or Hon Tiase, it is Nipa na wabobo na sona or ba sorry no. Ebeka si your own dressy into my own sorry. I'll give shout out to my current church, Empowerment Worship Center. You say, come as you are. Just say, me call. Obeti me ache sneakers, obeti me ache Charlotte, obeti me ache hot pants. Ni apesa o she bia bra. Na your prophet Gideon dance so be preach ya ma wati. Nyame asem. And it's serving me well. Like the other time there was a story about Mary Magdalene, how. And I could identify with that with all the things that she went through, she still found favor with God. I don't listen to what people are saying. Whenever I'm down, I try and read my Bible. Na me who saying
wow. I know said the part of the awareness now who creating the idea now. But specifically train DNA and now with your partners sebeya but I ODS when you should be successful now etimia most of the youth who might be facing these problems.
Okay, so one thing that I'm very proud of is I have a support group, Psychosocial Africa. So Psychosocial Africa is an online platform where people with mental health challenges, people who are interested in mental health, professionals in mental health, we are a group are supporting each other. In the past, you to me raise funds to support people in the mental health institutions. We've been part of research. Mebo researcher Dinway Esla Reed. She's a researcher from King's College. I research on how we can use arts and crafts to manage mental health. Research on quality rights, how people with mental health challenges can know their rights, because Oko Hospital a professional that is not well trained might abuse you. So ebedu time bina me person me call government hospital and I me person me call hospital po. I wasn't taking my medication because medication now may fan mommy explanation of what the medication is doing for me, and as I'm not able to deal with the side effects, and I mean you'll be on change my side effects anyway. So patients have been trained, doctors have been trained, all people that are involved in taking care of the mental health of Ghanaians, they are being trained based on the quality rights.
All right, so I say, with all this help I win from our partners I say would anymore pushy. And sometimes I'm out for share the personality involved in whatever unipano area. Na etimia boama, oh okay, this person was in this situation. The way and and then to the information they say na and they can read about you and get to know more about you. But now she's a changed person. Now she's this, she's that, and she's doing this. It is what Timia for we more about do this level they are. With mine, I think if I listen to her and follow her, obet me boame to get out of this problem. But it will more na I'm not quite sujaka kragumna fe or my say deja if you be asked like
yes, you see the way the weather is and you be an answer better in suto here if you are born soon here in sa pepe so I say and I'm not a perfect human being Benz cry it me say my servicing.
Yeah.
Into I am a pomocho kakra. Omo who say me perfect.
It me at for sometimes it is almost
because whatever I'm dealing with is a cyclical problem. Obi oti bipolar disorder behind him say it's a cycle. You have a phase where you are normal, you have a phase where you are depressed, you have a phase where you are hyper, you have a place where you are hypomanic. So it's a cycle.
Okay, so hypomanic, no, which one?
Okay, so hypomanic, no, you are almost hyper, but you are not hyper yet. So I'll be like high functioning. Me bibia like pepe. Me very excited, but in due time, me the Bible list be na say bibia no. So
yeah. But into which level na it do end na fe na wa sha say
bubble list. No manic episode no.
Ye, and your bomb pie na manic na.
Remember,
because e ba ya na kromu wa shidodo.
Oh,
e ba pe na hard
me pound.
No, but I've always wanted to.
Me boy be crazy, me no hunti me boy jai me. Boy am say me why no we jai me.
What's another list by no we both no we jao.
Oh, there you come answer me.
But no can be, and I want to know more about that. Say ekobasa na say after why the obey navy and then you get people talking about for kasa and on social media na omo do atem after that now what's about normal no. I am not feel saying. Knowing what you've done
I really feel like, you know, that's when sometimes my mental health was already terrible, and now dealing with everything that I did, you know, now I have to like, you know, I say my fro be na my shifum. So see, I have to gather all the energy and resources to try and climb up again. Into, you know, it's like every year, no, me shisha na mankasa me de mensa prego. So sometimes it really gets to me.
Hold on, we'll get back to you now. Trust from there, but on the line, where Dr. Kwesi was say, ewa humano so na no enkasa briefly about this same komoya yedi. Doc, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Na me patro what pom to say. Nyamiadom yenso ye pa doc enumre de yen how adwin bebre sa na so yesre na yaje chim kakra bi ye ne abena kokko e wo how Adom FM so a ye di nkomo kakra e defy mental health issues especially with the youth. Na wabiebie nema bi ensu kakra ma in fact me akra no me wan adwim utimi say we area bi e senka as oman ankasa pa no ye ma ye nikon by looks as if say ye man no the needed attention that it deserves. Mental health issues especially with the youth. Doc then I'll be me aka afa ho atre.
Yo ya da say ya share tie for na ABENA mo panelists for no saying.
Okay.
Na ye ka mental health issues senior one kasa wo kan say no ya dia o man ya tuno ejejemu ya tuno okay ya jejemu ya fa en share nye asema hia if you say ya fan say obi wo adwum yare a ono de sabi on kan ho ya fan say me de ent me en kame obi wo for na be kan no ye de kwa de ko share a honhom yare say wo de ofie bayifo en nema enti ma yan twia gele en koso. And yena software so make us so for yina dodo so mo so ede and semfunu egu etumu o ma me na yo o papa wo se wa ne manima enti emma man for adwene enkoso eno ane dada yen akwa mu a de kwa ku aba ni mpanifo nyina mu enti no kresi atro jejemu na so yate ahia pa efise na ko para kasa nim de no what the tree again she no what they say hey any dey see so na dia kan na trust wo ekofo
yeah
enti ageno nya adwuma honam no emwa wa ho ade wo honam no emwa enti say mbi ani baso
enti doc and no be ka say knowing how critical this is enti diena musuno mo ya fa won se be ya o mamu ni na na yebetimi ato ani ahwe wo yie na yetimi ahwe na ya boa sa aforo na fe ya hwe kwan betimi afa so asoso ano
yedi ho akotene pa nyamada o manansen krampo de aban asha se de ani e ba ho enti obeka ese fie beduni wo mo edemra to kwa ye friend mental health authority like a mental health act no my crime de Pia, I send a mental health authority. And you know, ye do Honda, Duma, ye bo Honda, ye economy, ye one between no against our so Abena, Kokonum, Eku, say, self help group, no dink to home. And ye bo the Nelson, a human song. 80 minutes can say, the OT, Adom, and Sabin Kwana Otio. The one funny station Anto on the Onte. The OT crown, Onya Kwan, and pet and check Chimu, and I ain't Chimu and correct I say, agree. And take a couple of Nemuano. And you think it may call baby radio to radio station to radio station, TV to TV, and I fear CMO, Edwemu, marketplaces, most. There's been now conversation of one Canadian way, and one Canadian also. And to Kakana, you are not Cadia air boy, me a baby, you do drop out. And so you hear more people let me across.
Wow. Maybe sir, I'm not called this question earlier, but I question all the year, what day moody. Maybe sir, a dinner a bit me ama obi on one casa or dinner hono. What me who say our mental health challenge be now we're seeking for help.
Adjumo how no did can yan transfer and yareba cope. Obi or COVID-19 by you say a boy be a coronavirus.
Yeah.
And a deba munti yareba co. Yenny malaria chode that you sent to be na cow and or day a more be a go.
Sure.
We read him when you malaria yareba co. Obinya tibia yareba co. Nelson mental illness and yareba co. It chumbe a hasa.
Ebe.
A chumba has a cry into near Rebacon. Then over to Sakanina, Abumu say, Achimu say, go a whole room, you know, Nekase, Bacon air, Nekase, and a Bako and Kuma. Nanikuma, no dear, one Casabukus and what Yari. Nanikasa, the woo. Into Kumana, Uber, so Yariano, Obi or Tincher Crowns, oh, who so be. Ebini Sebefan say, what's Ranapa, what's his home, oh, Kojuma. One Pierre Bonte up to promo. Utu na miensa, Bibia catch a promote to me. No, I'll Franco, no, I'll check it. Who can check it? What to
dog? Sorry, I was with you. You don't check a color. Sorry, tell the enemy send me any problem because nano me iron, I am a type, me iron in pa. To me, Tony man more, and you go for a week in there now. Me iron in the air na ma
what to me
putting off like iron me dumuno but me ye bi awie na ma kodware awie kra mi bia kona ma to dan mu me say bia ko say em say me to ne ma elia ansa me kodware jama ma ndum iron ntimi say ko but me ba kra ma dum na ma iron na dwo kra
na ne ba ko mienu de ntimi wo bia so and the nya no hagen say me can say wotu promoya wotu na ba ko mienu na yo say jama on to me
yeah
nti once the while any ntimi wo bia ye nyina etimi wo bia nemum ma eye yare no and second how you any okay
yeah
kokoko check here no oh what do no o san pie na bia ka che da bi one check ni it is ko check it no what do no e be transfer be emprend na predu ni nyina na okoba eno de ene no so enya da kope e twi o se bia na o twi e o be sem prince and pray nine eno de na adwum yare
wow
but the American cry no eno no unkwana nyame adom na wo ko adwuma wo kwa na hu se bibi sa yo obi aka bia ehu etu na bo after how you am so nano so wa nya nchechum bia sa how no eye yare ti konye mo ho dura woni no betra bra woni se wo how ana hu se bibi how na so ni se yare ana obi so no entmin ko se kakum park and crofo kakum national canopy walk
yeah
and crofo economic say obi ntmin fa so to say o so no chef ma na bibi yero no fan say ahomano ti amasa so so betie enti ho ayam hye when nya da ko pe bredi obeko ko height bia so no say hu no we a fear of height ya adwum yare
wow
and so say enye dam
ene na che say enipa dodo a ye nam asasi su de bebre na wo problems o
sapa penti ne ka say uyi enipa num bia ba ko ewo adwum hawo
mamen kan wo haidi 1 2 3 4 5 bi just
no winning. So can free the other one also. I can't feed the also. And can feel also that about community. Can feed the not 5 minutes.
Not 5 minutes. Dog, really? I agree.
But I do you know so. If you move back, I don't get one of them.
Yeah.
And your back, I don't get the cassette. I don't get one cassa who be for the business. We be to say there's something one or one bonfire, one more at your secretary, one more and shot idea.
Yeah.
Would you when you saw shot idea? Back of fat idea,
yeah.
Into unknown the old. If you don't say, Yarano, if you're originally the type, any genetic cassette, and you go her who cry. Name Yashawan, I'm not what when you shot say about Hosono. It meets over who say I didn't air snap bar, saying you in Jenny bar. Even say a shot as a bar, who say more energy and what didn't consider won't to me and Nakra won't send that because what energy would me can use a disinhibition. Would me any will be FDR out, it wouldn't know that. An idea what did a subati and I because be brave. If you be who never be it my bonk is a mighty as number.
And no, they are not just a unipa kono. You did not fancy him paying. On na a beer and Kawabe Banomano say a same baby mobile no bit music a when to name says I'm a den same baby. But the only treatment be ever since I started any day on there on who cry.
Then also crying for the American say. Obetuma kotibia bi mu a wo de wo ndwene se yare bi na eba ya fan se depression depression baby timba na o kwa obi sha se nya fofo kra o ko kete so a wontumi na koda na bi ayewo adwendwene bebre wo so afi wo ti hwa na wo ye afi wo ko trandiane ho a enyo de wontumi ne di transfer kra obetu se bia na wo so act sa bro nyina obeku se bibi enko ye o mafam so ne no na wa mpe ho akwanya na trust ko do ne kase a enye wo fantasy ne o normal for you ko fantasy for brother
but dog mami me pesa menju baby na yenhwe se obi ewo mental health problem a yetimi cure no for good unipa kono ensan ma emehane biem
ebio ejina ya de chrono ene kase no ene breathing aba also ene sene wankasa wani ba ohun so ma wo hwe yare no enti no se medical check go ma horo enti emu bi oho no mu a eba na wani ba ohun so ntem anabusa for the be ohun ntem nye de ko nye hwe na traso enunum duro na etimi ti kokora in fact we call it which say I am abi na ba na one hwe ye do bia de opportunity sorry fie de chena to na breathing a do bia no na chere
wow
we fan say malaria kwa yin na say malaria me no in na malaria enye are yo then so say ba na ya tiani ahwe na didi mu akwa malaria betumakum if you are bia no ejuna breathing a didi mu
yeah
sene usi ehweye usi tiwani etie a doctor for hwehwe so eno ebikra mana atua kwa na ntinko ene oyare no so duo hon ma onwa kansa by its nature no e ba na first one yan hwene ya na saba second ma ene na ka ho enti ebrebia na wani na so na betima ba ebrebia ni enti no sa no ye ma odro ma eye kama ba do base nya so beto ado so forever and ever
oh okay
ujai pe beba
look you better was but finally answer na obeko no earlier now can say mental health problems like that and shut down yet to say that we be a malaria in him say we inqua and a headache be as by windy a dorsal bear say Hasani HD me person who anya bia onipa ba kope ebetimi experiences bebre ni na
oh Debbie do no e ba so a yare bi do honma it me echo mienu as a namabusa busa enti wo betmenya ba ko mienu bi aka bom ba do na no ha sanu de wonya we pero ya de aka se yakopo sa de ni trimu enje de se won ko be sifa I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Enya dia with me. But imu ba kun with me nya any bit man trust as well.
You doc yenda wasida em say abna so ebe kakra ansa na wako but yeda wasipa for your time na masren so say monkosoa na moyire mo say moye mo famu de mo mpa de nenso no monye ne more because area you know you say said the tena ya hwe ni ye na etifa so ebe hadwen pa.
Okay.
Doctor say
hello, Abna.
Yeah, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for honoring the invitation.
You're welcome.
And Jerry, I am to me Hannah dream.
And I am
I can't say I tolerate me. Me papa back
okay. It's dog. Yes, you don't want to Timon Coswan Amboa Abnama is our all right. The Dr. Quisio say, and I yet saying in Canon. I know the Bano. A dream ye is on the end there. Charlie, don't go there. What been ye? Hey, issues all. But I saw this message on Facebook. Mommy, read this up. We just that one alone. There are lots of them, but I'll say then it seems everyone or everybody have a little level of mental illness. Me, I'll put something here right now, and then I'll be looking for it again. we need to get this kind of lectures all the time for us to understand certain things. And I agree with her. I thought that, and komo binum say no, it may be any mete and name be ase. And if you na be aware of, you know, sa situation I mean, say onyon could be caught be muni adea. You will understand the person and you wouldn't, you know, act the way I because you know, say it can happen to you.
Yeah.
You know, so the dog get church with the ultimate say, Obia wo. Sadia ni bikakra, say, Nyami and five fake a crabet me escalate do baby ama. They be crowd the bro be there and they all judge no crash. So I say, it's serious. But I love the fact that everything
that happens, there's always a silver lining around every dark cloud. So to me, you see the silver lining. So this thing happened to me in 2015. Luckily for me, the semester before, na yesia adrimu yari na ye psychology. Inti me lecture crampo ne hu ye no say abena me sha enyoma nko yi. But that time no on me kind me sinti doctor come enye she na ye me. Inti me call hospital la me back to school pen na me sinti with the assignment I had my in there. Me inti my assignment I had my was me biomedical science. So my assignment was you be and apply it in your community. So I started talking about bipolar disorder. I started talking about mental health. Then one student will call me, another student, and I say, for me. To make I say, Casford say, no, when I tie ye meetings near there. Oh, Casfordians, the omo boy me pa, me suicide walk be. Omo name me me biomedical science classmates. Aaron, Robert, many omo bicycle ride for bipolar.
Oh.
Me dean of students, Professor Eja. And also time bia no ye clinical psychology lecturer. Into omo pe me roommates crampon omo ma me clinical psychology students on me bet na room now I observe me. Into me be a case study. But it all helped. So UCC dear tama me nya me problem ni dear. They took it as like a school issue to say no be to make say I'm not going national anthem. A school issue la. They even came up with a center for distressed students. So there was a signboard. If you see a student behaving a certain way, call this number. Blah blah blah. I hope it's still there and there are more coming up because here even multimedia. If you don't have something like that, there has to be a psychological unit. Say obi mu say mo weka bi ye bi ana. Ansha in September na ye bubu obi di won baby crampa. After all that the person needs therapy. Oh, obi a bobo ni din. Me say me dey mandatory me go hospital, but the other people no, they all need therapy. Oh, nipa ebe chichi won nipa be bobo din enye kwa ukoda won to me na. So you need therapy. Politicians, government officials, policemen, no, they need some form of therapy because things are stressful. Once in a while, get some form of therapy. There are therapists in the government hospitals. Consultation can be as low as 80 Ghana cedis. Open or privacy, so you can get something more expensive. Maybe therapists are going to say, "Utiabe 450 cedis a session." And now 450 cedis, 450 cedis, amount for champagne, more than that. So prioritize your mental health and then find a balance. Find the balance.
Great. Abena yansha so now no de mu ye nyina no o ka bibia and I was like wow. Say mo bicycle ride na mo so going forward no what are some of the activities that ebia mo lining up and now more planning some bit me
more before December you better walk.
Okay.
You better donation exercises so because most of the time more psychiatric hospitals no I am family members neglect you mo o de me a hwe say na bi wo ho am nipa tumi twa me adapa twa me busia fo adapa na into ebusia bi wo ho mo nti ebusia ya o mo beja wo ho. So there are a lot of people in the psychiatric hospitals that have been neglected by their family and friends.
Wow.
Into no me wo ho no me hia nkofo bisa. So every time I remember me kai say TV3 krampo na me wo ho no date rush omo ye celebrity edition bi Emma ye koye donation the rush energy my sikani aduane ne ade wo hu aya de bia ya me bought TV3 for echi but for this one the omo ya ade omo di mechi Emma me de koye donation wo Accra Psychiatric Hospital omo ya ade pa me ne me date rush date am say Kodak and am ne koye bibia kama ye ni nurses no ye ni patients ni interact ye ni ade. So there are little things organizations do. But we need more. Senya, COVID by o musomu, levy by o biaking, pacho. Motomon can mental health won't say because a hard dream.
Okay.
A hard dream, pa.
Okay. In wrapping up, no, if people want to reach out to war and now new team, maybe you'll be identify you'll be in a community be and will be in a family moody think say a family member be needs help on there but they don't know maybe I am far quite bad is there a contact number be and a place that they can come and seek help?
So our organization's name is Psychosocial Africa. We're on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. You
can message us Psychosocial Africa. And number will be to me after 0553 572710 0553 572710. O friend I am for patcho sending a message.
Okay.
Inti ye but we call something signposting. O friend now catch on how I will direct you where to get the help. And I would also say there's a lot of people with severe mental health challenges no. Na demand to maintain jobs. I read this research paper say most of the time the best occupation for mental health patients is entrepreneurship.
So wow
be inti me box see cry me nyoma bi I am it because right now I'm not working for anybody. So me nyoma bi am it me or
wow near mouth.
Coconut oil for the skin. I have beard oil.
Me
wow ni me sex toys kakra me craft abrochire ni na wo munti me de bread one papa bills but me yeah we mental health program into me another time
papa bills age enti mushia mi amumisa me say sex toys now blinded by anyway papa bills age ono.
It's another time, Bani, I sex education and then mental health education.
Sure. All right, the Papa Bills, I receive a box no on our behalf in TBBN, Monen and Gaza. But Abna, jawa mo akoi really on the lighter side. Earlier now what can be say what dear no what's the level you do that's the maniac, right?
Manic episode.
Or manic. Okay. So do manic level now. And I out me out the list but now but sometimes after that then one cause I create how near day. A couple of times you do that and later you come back to apologize, especially to any public there. So does that mean say a banner any name that comes in mind then you fire? And I say truly phone unimo because people have been giving you warning.
Pay attention now. Ubeti bibia say me say omo pay attention. Enya radio presenters ne be kan no. Who pay attention to man kasa me post now. Ubeti ase. Na ende ye be ka mental health in
because I don't go for almost say Jason you the way I am now ko wan hwe ya dako let's no di be
me media obeye me boni a me bodi asa eno ano keke
na se media me nyo
boni se na me ne uti wo ye me boni a me bodi
na se me nyo boni da
se si ade won ye me boni ba wo ye me boni a me bodi
erade bo me na me nyo boni bia amen I'm not that pass of best so and it's been great and in fact common na ye di no a bie adwimo aniema bebre hu pa and it's my prayer say it wouldn't be the last na another time bi no ye betimi asan ahwe na ye di enkomo bi na ya hwe another area bi ani na so betimi aboan yi pa ye da
me show money menim say Papa Bill's best friend.
Great. All right. Okay, so check the time now, just about